Welcome everybody. We're a little bit late, but we're with you now. Peace.
Greetings, dear ones, blessings and peace this day, this evening, this afternoon in your world. Yes, that is my title today. Remember who you are. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward and remind you, remind you, bring back into your mind the living presence of your divine higher self, of the essence of the power of you. Bring forward into your mind that clarity and power of your divine deep knowing. Bring clarity of perception, bring power into your heart that knows why you are here on earth at this time. Breathing deep, expanding your centers. May the living spirit that is within all things enter into your heart and make you resilient, strong, powerful, deeply connected to your soul, confident, courageous, full of positive love, power. May the living spirit that is within all things come into your body and give you the strength of mountains. Bring you the flow of rivers and oceans. Bring you the elasticity of a bending branch in the wind that springs back full of life and can easily bend again and morph and change and never crack, but only draw towards you more and more strength, personal power, presence, inner calm and peace and harmony. And most importantly, to align your inner body intelligence with the deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Remember who you are. You who are born of solar energy, whose essence is of light. You who are aspiring to bring that light to shine in this world in a place that's really showing you a lot of confusion, darkness, pain, sorrow, loss, grief, and despair at this time. Remember, you are of the light. You recognize Chung because you are within, connected with me and many ascended beings. And your bravery and your courage and your soul's purpose has brought you here into the physical realm, to the third dimension. It's perfect and it's very demanding right now of all of you to be present. At this time, you might remember, some of you might remember only the pain of you, or you might be avoiding the pain of you. You might remember your brilliance, your light, and you need to retrieve some aspects that you've lost. There are so many angles right now that are possible for the ways you can evolve, both in the darkness and dealing with what is hard, and in the luminosity, lifting yourself up to receive the power divine that is your source energy. But it is a work, it is a focus either way, wherever you're working, in your pain, in your bliss. Those are the extremes, obviously, and everything in between. And have you noticed around you this phrase everywhere, the awakened? People have woken up. Have you been listening? What does that mean? Ultimately, it means that you understand your soul's purpose and you are seeing it in relation. You're seeing that light coming in relation to the darkness that you are discovering, perhaps around you in different ways. Because after you have worked on the inside and you have cleared yourself, of course, now you become an instrument for clearing around you and bringing lights into the hearts and souls of many beings. So right now, what does it mean? When you bring that light in, when you bring your truth in, are you focused? Are you understanding your job, your spiritual task, your soul's purpose? Are you realizing what's being asked of you? Can you feel that the divine beings are right there with you? Do you understand? It's really your job to bring forward that truth that you see, that you know. It's your job also to root out the truth from underneath where it is hidden, from behind where it is camouflaged, from inside where it is pretending to be something else. What is truth? You are truth. You are the living spirit within that is pure light. Anything that is not the pure light, it's there for you to dissolve, to change, to transform. And that is a matter of your perception. If each one simply follows where their spirit is showing them what is dark, what is hidden, and if each one does that, whether it's within or without, however that is that you bring in who you truly are, your highest, deepest truth in any moment. When you're doing that, well, if you think about it, if everybody is doing that, all the pain will shortly be dissolved and disappear. And yes, those of you that might be thinking that perhaps that's not possible on earth, it's not that it's not possible, it's that it hasn't been chosen. It hasn't been realized. Enough enlightened and awakened beings have not come forward and said, now we are going to create on this earth what we decide to create. This is the time when it is required that souls come fully into their power who are carrying this light and realize it's a responsibility. It is your soul's purpose. And communication is vitally important right now. Communication of truth. So feeling inside you the truth that you are carrying, your understanding of what is happening upon the earth, feeling what you know. Or perhaps a little bit what I have also shared with you, that there is indeed a massive confrontation still in progress. And I'm sometimes giving you updates from that inner plane and saying to you, well, we're at this stage now, and we're at this stage now. Well, the stage now is that you of the light, you are bringing your soul's purpose here. You now have a huge opportunity to step forward into a space that you have created by holding the high frequency. But now you need to step into it and become visible. In whatever way that means for each one. For some, it's writing a song. Perhaps it's using the internet to bring forward your truth, your knowledge, your understanding. Perhaps it's having a conversation with a friend. Perhaps it's facing some fear you might have of speaking your truth, because perhaps other people don't have the same opinion, and perhaps you're finding it a little scary, that all that disagreement, all that conflict that's in the world right now. But I'm sure you can see the logic that if enough people now stand forward in their truth, having built their strength, having built the muscle of owning and stating and holding that truth, that if you can say it, if you can speak, if you can lift your hearts up and really remember you were given all these gifts to feel, to sense, to know, to love, to have emotions, and to be able to express them through your voice, but especially to bring through the wisdom of your higher self and bring that light flooding into consciousness that says only love. My fellow brothers and sisters, only love is real within this world. Whatever has been created through fear, through pain, through abuse, through so many negative energies, this is not the divine plan. And we have come, brothers and sisters, to unite together, to bring through the divine plan that is love. Love that creates love, that creates love, that creates peace, that creates harmony, that creates beauty, that creates truth. Remember who you are. You are the love. You know this truth. And though you might get distracted in your days for which there is no judgment, no accusation, no criticism, because it's very distracting. Everything other than love. Because it's disturbing, because you know, because you remember who you are, and you are the love. So why am I being anything else? Why am I being afraid? Why am I being in doubt? Why am I anything but love? And if each one simply understands, yes, there has been wounding, sometimes lifetimes of pain. And you have the choice to step now into a luminous space that you've all created, not just you, many, many beings coming forward now. Join the vastness of the divine presence coming forward upon the earth. Whatever it may look like. Whatever the attempt to befuddle you and distract you and take your energy away from what is really happening, the arrival of the Christ light upon the earth in your body. That's right. That's who you are. What is the Christ light? Is the solar divine creation power. It is the Creator coming through pure light into each and every one, not defined by a man or a woman, but in everyone willing to open up and let it in and feel, as a result of that, the pain of humanity, and let it go. And see, as a result of that Christ-like presence behind your eyes, looking out, see with great compassion all that suffering. And understand with the wholeness of your psyche that it is enough to bring the light. It is enough to embody the love. And that Christ-like presence that pours through you and touches another, whether in your physical environment or in the soul continuum. When that light touches another soul, they are stimulated to go seek God as God within. And that ultimately each one must do that for themselves. So that brings the focus right back to you to remember again. Remember, bring all the members, all the parts of you back in. Because when you are remembered, You have all the power to radiate the light that otherwise draws up so much darkness that if you don't remember that you are that light and you're bringing that light to the darkness, it is easy for you to think, I am brought to the darkness. I am low. I am afraid. I am affected. I am distracted. I am broken. I am lost. But you are none of those things, beloved. They are experiences you came to have with the wholeness of your divine sourced self. You came to have all these experiences. And you always have the availability of the divine presence. So just feel right now, whatever you're dealing with in your life, bring it into your focus, your inner focus. Feel as though your brow center is focusing on whatever it is. Any negativity, any pain, any fear, any confusion. Breathe. Expand especially your hara, your sacral center. Breathe down into that space. Feel the presence of your higher self within you, the love. Breathe the sense of love into your body. It's very simple. You don't need your mind for love. Your heart opening. Your solar plexus opening. Your sacral center opening. And then feeling the energy that flows from crown to root to crown, to root to crown, circling, rising up within you. Any thoughts in your mind, just letting them just drift past. Be present with the divine beings. You can imagine them. They may be with you already, inside you, filling you with ecstatic love. I am the love. I am the physical, emotional, mental embodiment of my higher self. I let go of all that stands in the way of pure love flowing through me unconditionally to all those I meet, all those who live with me. I am the living spirit of love, of active love that flows through me all the time, that cleanses me all the time. I am the very heart of compassion, reaching out and holding all who suffer. Within me flows the divine feminine love, flowing like a river, and the divine masculine love, penetrating like a laser beam into the very heart of truth. I am all in one divine masculine, feminine balance. Divine feminine, masculine presence. Divine union within. As you breathe out that love that radiates around you and into the universe and joins the beams of love and light all over the world and beyond this earth, pouring in to the heart of humanity, which is in each and every heart of every woman and man and child and baby. And feel as though a divine presence that comes in is going deep inside you, cleansing away disappointments and losses, pain, fear, anger, sorrow, and grief. Each day of your life, beloved ones, remember you, and remember to lift you up, to remember you and who you are. I am. Say, I am the living spirit within. I am the living physical embodiment of all that I am, of the living spirit of my higher self. I am whole and complete in this moment, present, here and now. With every breath, I expand my being to radiate my light, because this keeps me safe, as well as providing nourishment and soul presence for others, that they may see with my light into the dark. I expand my being. I open all my chakras that I may radiate my light and also receive more light, for that is the principle of the ever-flowing love from the source of creation, from the very creator, creatrix. Flow. Generosity, the generating of endless flowing life force, chi, love, energy. I let the love pour deeply down into all my centers, and especially right down into my root, that I may walk this love into my feet, onto the earth, to the plants, the flowers, the trees, to all the beings who dwell on the earth. And seeing it in my mind's eye, I direct my love to the whole of nature. Deep into the body of the earth, into rock, stone, crystal, metal, mineral, I pour my consciousness, my appreciation, my gratitude, my love. For I know that I am a part of all creation. I am held here safe within a network of light, of love, a web of life and connection. Every time you lift your spirit up, you get more help from all the elementals, all the beings who are evolving with you, that you have something special, as each one has something special that is the gift of their life to each other. And yours is the gift of consciousness, conscious love and light, and of being the vessel for it to flow into this wondrous creation, elevating the consciousness all around you, as all of you and all of us on the inner plane have come together to create the new reality. And however painful it is, we must traverse this terrain, this wilderness of pain, of sorrow, of loss, of all the negatives, of the abuse, the despair, of the greed, of the oppression, of the darkness, and even evil that has been brought to your attention. And you, and we, and all of the angelic and divine beings are dissolving all that is in our path as we move towards the portals of liberation, of elevation, of ascension, of freedom. And we give thanks. Feeling that gratitude within for every experience, for every emotion, for every journey, for every challenge, feeling gratitude and knowing the divine connection, the at-one-ment that love is the bridge to. Always, always using the light and the love to reveal what seems hidden, dark, what seems behind, invisible. Who is creating the pain? Where's the sorrow coming from? Understanding it's coming out to be healed. It's coming out into visibility to be dissolved. But it's never happened before. In this extremity, with this intensity. And this is why you are here. What a wonderful opportunity. Your soul is growing so strongly in these times, beloved ones. These are the opportunities that for many lifetimes you have walked towards this life. Literally in order to remember who you are and to bring divine presence and the individual Christing into being. And this is a magical time. Though right now you're still in the preparation time. That you have magical power, each and every one, to manifest this purpose. A purpose that requires union, community, communication, connection. That's what you're doing here. Creating community, connection, at-one-ment, working together to create a new world. So just to finish together, to see that world, to feel it, that it is the love. That's who you are, and that's what you're embodying. That is the very foundation of the new creation. You and your power to ground the love, to walk it, to talk it, to be it, to feel it, to think it, to dream it, to vision it, and bring it into form as a way of life that honors all beings, that is fair and just, that brings in beauty, truth, and love. You can do it. You are doing it. And as you do it, you help others remember as well why they are here and who they truly are. And those of you who know me personally, I am that being who came into the astral realm to get a bit closer into the emotional body and help you all move some of the pain out of your emotional body, out of your light body. To help you understand it's very old and you don't need it anymore. And so, dear ones, today I bless you all. For this day we're not going to be able to have any questions due to the vehicle having less time today. But we wanted to come forward so that you all remember that we are one, that we are working together. And I am so grateful that you are willing to listen to Chung Fu, to awaken within yourself to that power, that beauty, that strength, that love, and that deep connection that is within you. And bring it forward and embody it for the highest good of your own being and all the beings you ever meet in your life. Blessings and peace to you, ones, and great love.
Blessings and peace. It's gone a bit dark in here, so all the rain clouds have come in. So yeah, thank you for coming and being with us. If you want to donate to Sally and all of her efforts and to the Chung Fu legacy, there is, I believe, a link in the video after this goes live where you can make a donation if you want to. Also, just want to announce that we're going to be releasing some new programs soon, and we're going to be looking forward to telling you about these very soon. And thanks for coming and being with us, and we'll see you again soon.
Great love.